everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is a hairstyles video, as you saw in the thumbnail, title, whatever. One of these looks was requested and 3 of them I just thought were fun. I don't normally put that much effort into my hair, I'm just going to tell you right now. I normally just wear it down. But some days it gets really, really hot and I need to throw it up, but I want it to look cute and acceptable. So, check out these looks. So the first look that I'm going to start off with is a slicked back low ponytail. No part in it, just a plain old ponytail. So what I'm doing is just kind of brushing the top of my hair back this way. I want to make sure that it's really nice and smooth on the top of my head. So we're going to have like a mullet look going on. So once you have that mullet look going on, if you grab your hair, it'll pretty much go right back. And now you just want to keep brushing back. There are plenty of different brushes for this, but I'm not a hairstylist, so I don't have, I think this little brush is what I use every day. But just keep brushing that back. Make sure you brush the bottom up, brush the sides, right into that hand. So once you have it about here is probably where I'm going to tie my ponytail. Most people might think that this is like a mid ponytail. Here, I'll scoot it down a little bit. I'm going to tie my hair here. This is a low ponytail for me because I still have hair that goes out of the frame. So it's almost like I don't have my hair up. So the next thing you're going to want to do is slick back all of your baby hair. So I'm just using a clear mascara and a wand. I do use this to set my eyebrows, so I'm sure there is brow powder in there somewhere or some type of brow product. But I like to start kind of right here at my hairline. I make sure that I get this little area tucked behind my hair or my ear. I can't talk today. So now that we have that going for us, what we're going to do is kind of pull the hair super, super tight. While we're doing that, I'm going to slide my ponytail back out. I know, sounds crazy. Take a brush, really quickly just pull this super tight back into your hand. Now, you're just going to want to tie it off. So this is how I achieve my super tight, slicked back, no part, low ponytails. And now onto a couple more fun looks. I am going to get into that after I take this out. Now we're going to get into something a little bit more fun. So to start off, I am spritzing in some dry shampoo. This is the Tresemme Fresh Start New Formula Volumizing Dry Shampoo. This is my favorite. It's so good. I love the volume it gives me. So now, onto the super fun part. I wore this look a couple videos back and I got a lot of requests on it. This is the kind of messy bun with a little bit of a braid around it. Now, I'm just kind of brushing this all upward. And now, ponytail around the wrist. I'm going to gather all my hair just kind of up here for the time being and kind of start to brush it more onto the top of my head because that's where buns go. So now we have this super, super kind of high about to be bun look. What I'm going to do now is grab a section of hair about yay big and separate that from your ponytail. So this, either hold on to it with your mouth or something, just get it out of the way. And now you still have the base of this in your hand. You want to make sure that you keep it there. So what I'm going to do now is tie my hair up in a bun, leaving this front piece down here. So we want this to get tucked into the bun. So now I have it over like that. However you normally do your buns. I know I tie mine a little bit weird, drag mine through. But anyway, this doesn't have to be perfect because remember, it's going to be a messy bun, okay? So now we kind of have this look going on our head. We can pull this and we can still braid it. Great. So, the first thing I'm going to do is collect all of my little straggle hairs, and we are going to bobby pin them into my head. So on to this part. This, we are just going to do a big, long, traditional 3-stranded braid. If you want to fishtail it, go ahead. If you want to just make a twist, go right ahead. For the sake of this video, I am doing a braid. So I just tied the end of my braid off with a little rubber elastic band, and now this is optional, but you can go ahead and kind of pancake your braids, pull them out a little bit. The messier, the better. So now that this is braided, the first thing I'm going to do is just kind of bobby pin down the sides of my bun. So now that that's done, we're just going to take this braid. Either way you want to go, it doesn't really make a difference. Just wrap it around the base of your bun. Okay, so once you have that wrapped, bobby pin it in again. So now you can run your fingers through your hair, pull it a little bit, make it look messy and effortless and quick. Didn't have to use all those bobby pins. For my second look, I have really parted my hair to one side, and I've also swept everything onto this side, the side that has more hair. And this is going to be my kind of fishtail braid low messy bun. So I'm going to start, I guess we'll start up here. You're just going to take a very small section of hair, divide that into two. And what you're going to do, kind of like any fishtail, is take the outside piece or chunk of hair, whip that under, and join it to the next piece. Now what's interesting about the fishtail Dutch braid is that after you do that, the next thing you want to do is take a small piece of hair that's not in our two pieces already, like a new, brand new small chunk of hair, and you want to swipe that underneath, kind of like how you just did, and join that to the other side. So we have our original chunk of hair that came from this, from the outer side of right here, and now I grabbed another piece and brought that under with that same piece of hair. So let me show you a couple more times. So for my front part, we're going to grab the outermost piece of hair, separate that, and bring that under to the other side. Okay, so now we're back to our two chunks, and since we just moved hair from this side, we want to bring a chunk of hair from this side underneath, following that strand that we just put over there. So now we're kind of starting to get a little bit of a fishtail look. So once we get to about here, this is where I'm going to start to just kind of tail off and finish the fish braid down this little area of hair that I have going on. Okay, so we're going to leave this fishtail alone for a little bit, and we are going to focus on this hair. Since some of the hair up here is already pulled into my fishtail, we're just going to brush that through and sweep that over to this side. So what I'm going to do now is literally ball my hair up. So now that we have somewhat of a ball back here, what we're going to do is just wrap this right around. You're going to want to bobby pin your fishtail into place. It doesn't have to look super cute up there. This is the star of the show. Okay, y'all. The next braid look that I have for you guys is the wrap around braid crown all up on your head. Okay, so we are going to braid our little butts off. So I'm starting by crossing the outside, or the one that's closer to the inner portion of my head, under, and now what's going to be interesting about this look is you only want to grab hair for this half. So under, grab more hair, under, grab more hair, under, grab more hair, So, we're about over here now. Once we get to this area and our whole back is braided, this is where we're going to start grabbing hair from this side up here, grabbing whole pieces and connecting that, or bringing it into our bottom strand. And now we are just going to finish out the braid. It helps if you kind of hold it up going that way a little bit, just so you can kind of keep it all going in the right direction. You feel me? Now, like always, we're going to tie this up. Now we are going to secure this right behind the start of our first braid. Alright, so as you can see here, my hair is completely up off of my neck. I'm not sweating. Feels crazy. Alright guys, those are my 4 hairstyles I wanted to show you. One is super business boss lady hairstyle, slicked back, and the other 3 are just super fun and girly and flirty. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want to see any more hair looks, and don't forget to like and subscribe before you leave. I will see you guys before my next video. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.